And while we're in that fight, I am yelling and screaming, and the kids in the back seat are crying, and everybody's pig-faced. It was ugly. We get to church, and I'm supposed to teach the marriage class, okay? So we get to church, and I'm walking up and down in front of the marriage class, and I'm thinking to myself, oh man, how am I going to do this? The enemy is just condemning me. He's all over me. He's saying, Vince, how could you do this? And I just know my wife is over there agreeing with him, by the way. So anyway, I'm walking back and forth, and this guy comes running up, who's the worship leader, and he says, Vince, you need to pray for me. I said, pray for you? Why? He says, because on the way to church this morning, my wife and I were in the car, we got in this huge fight. Same thing. And I don't think I can lead worship. So I said, you need prayer? He said, yes. I said, I suggest you get as far away from me as you possibly can. Now, that may seem funny, but the last thing you want to do when you're under condemnation is to pray for somebody. Well, he persisted. He pressed in, took me into the back room. We talked about it. We prayed. We felt completely released. We went out, got our wives, went into two different corners of the room, and the first thing we did was we apologized, which, by the way, I highly recommend. It doesn't make any difference whether you're right or wrong. Just apologize. Anyway, we apologized, and everything was okay, and we were able to move on.
More of the Men on Target series with Vince D'Acchioli at otm.co.